first I'll ask you this. What has been your favorite memory since you've been here, or what's your favorite part about your job?
Glad this isn't live. I have a lot of favorite memories.
I figured, yeah.
A lot of it is I've had a great response to the alumni magazine. Basically, that's put together by two people, our graphic designer and me. And alumni have gone out of their way to call up and write letters and say how much they enjoy receiving that. And so, with this last issue, when it was decided as a cost-saving measure to just have it online, all my Link fans, or a lot of them, called up and sent some hate mail my way saying it's like, hey, we love having that publication in our hands.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the coffee table, and I don't have access to a computer, and what I do, I don't want to spend hours that I would normally spend reading the Link, sitting in the library.
Yeah.
So even though they were criticizing, maybe the college's decision not to print a paper issue of this one recent issue, I appreciate the passion that they have for the publication.
That's good.
But certainly other highlights. It's great working with an organization that has sports teams, because I love sports, and there have been so many exciting games and matches over the years. And so, being a part of that and, photographing that, it's really been a lot of fun. And, anybody who's a sports fan, you're bound to get pretty excited from time to time.
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry about that. I forgot to turn that. So you had to look. Okay. Now I'll ask you what kind of future plans do you have for Wilmington College here?
Okay. Well, this is a real exciting time for Wilmington College, and my specific area of public relations, but PR is part of the marketing mix. So let's talk marketing a little bit.
Okay.
And we just hired in late February a full-time website manager. And for the last 10 years, I've been the senior administrator for the website. And it was a decentralized site in which numerous persons throughout campus were given responsibility for, parts of the website that's, I guess, endemic to their respective areas.
Okay.
And that really has worked out with checkered success.
That's good.
And so we really needed to have a full-time web person to kind of bring it back in as a centralized site, where that person has control over the editing and the content of the website. So I'm really excited.
Okay, that's good.
Gary Stover is here. He's a 2012 alum, so he knows the college. He's done a lot in just the last 2 months since he's been here.
Okay.
And then also, in 2013, we embarked upon a branding initiative for the college with a great company, Landor Associates. They're a global company in marketing and branding, and they have an office in Cincinnati, and we worked with them, and this was just a great experience for me personally, and I think for the college. So with Landor, we focused on what we want to portray as our brand, and this isn't something that was invented just for branding. Wilmington College has always been a hands-on institution where you have opportunities outside the classroom to learn and for leadership development. And so we decided that these hands-on learning opportunities, that's what we're going to focus on. That's the brand that will be portrayed for Wilmington College. And so, in addition to things like our tagline, hands-on learning, hands-on living, Landor helped us create a visual identity, which has the WC and the associated hand sign, and we're real excited about that. And it's a way to really just focus our marketing efforts on our brand. And we think prospective students will find this very appealing. And well, you know, when people think of Wilmington College, it's like, yeah, that's the hands-on college.
Yeah. Okay. Really quick, could you tell me, I've heard like a lot of speculation about it. Is it the pointer finger and the thumb, or is it the pinky and the thumb? Because it looks like, in the symbol, it looks like that back finger there is like the pinky, because you can see the first three in the forefront. So I've always seen people throw it up like this, but then I look at the logo and I feel like it's more like...
No, you're insane.
I'm insane?
It's the thumb
so
and the forefinger.
Okay.
And then the other three fingers are curved a little bit.
Okay.
Notice the thumb and the forefinger do not touch. So it is a C, not a circle. All right? And then the three fingers portray the W.
Okay.
WC.
Mm-hmm.
Plus hands-on. Hands-on
Really?
learning. Hands-on living.
And then, where on campus could I find some of your work, like some of your photography, or can I see them at like the top, or are there other places I could find them?
Okay. Well, you know, one thing I noticed when I came to Wilmington College in 1995, the publications that I saw, you know, I think pretty much what they did was they got 10 students and they brought in a professional photographer over the course of the day. They had 10 students change clothes and move from a Wilmington t-shirt to a Wilmington sweatshirt. And those were the photos that they used for their recruitment publications. And so I thought, well, you know, I think I can lend, you know, so maybe some of my talents and interests to that. And so I've photographed Wilmington College in action, you know, throughout all these years. Mm-hmm. You know, whether it's sports, whether it's academics, co-curricular, extracurricular activities, you name it. And so we've used those photographs in our publications, and certainly the alumni magazine, The Link, is chock full of photographs that I've taken. And then also, you know, we've had the fortune of having a Board of Trustees member whose company makes, it's a sublimation process in which images can be transferred as a heat transfer onto almost any surface. And so they've given us larger than life-size
like
photographs.
Yeah.
And so photographs that I've taken of, you know, Wilmington College in action are throughout the campus. They're in Herman Court, they're in College Hall, they're in Pyle Center, they're in Robinson. So, you know, I think part of the reason for this is we want prospective students to come in and go through our buildings and see these images and say, yeah, I can picture myself here. You know, I can picture myself, you know, in that classroom, getting that hands-on learning opportunity, you know, on that sports field, you know, in this activity, you know, having fun at, you know, whatever event. And so we have these photos throughout the campus.
That's awesome.
Also, the college gave me the opportunity to have a photo gallery show in Harcum Gallery several years ago, featuring my own personal work that wasn't Wilmington College work. And so I was very honored to have that exhibit.
That's awesome. Cool. Must have just ran out of battery. That was my last question, though, so it worked out perfectly. Awesome. Hey, that was really good.
Really? Hopefully I didn't ramble too much.
Nah, you did fine. Don't worry about it.
You can always edit.
Well, I guess